As we continue, we're looking at an example in which we know the slope. The slope is 4, and we want this line that we're going to develop to go through this point and have this slope. Well, the formula that we've been mentioning in class is this one. We sometimes call this one Formula 4, just as a reference. This is point slope form, where if you have the slope and you have one point, put it into this formula and crank it out, and you end up with an equation. And let's say we want the equation to be in slope-intercept form. So what do? Well, we're going to do some substitution. Our slope goes there. Now minus is in the formula. And notice that our x term is a negative. So -2, that in a sense, when we have the opposite of a negative, we'll make this a positive now. And we just substitute here. Now our y value is 3, negative from the formula, so we end up like so. Now we clear parentheses, we get y minus 3 equals, distribute, 4x, 4 times 2 is plus 8. And you might say, well, what do we need to do to put it in slope-intercept form? Well, we need to bring our number from this side over to this side, so we're just left with a y. Add 3, and this will give us an 11. So we've gone from having the slope and one point, using the point slope form, substituting, and then clearing parentheses, getting the start of a y slope-intercept form of an equation, which we solve for y. Now if we wanted standard form from this, all we'd have to do is bring this term over to this side, and that becomes now a negative 4y. How about a 4x here? A negative 4x plus y equals 11. Now often our textbook doesn't want the answer to be, our x term to be negative, so we can multiply every term by a -1 and just reverse all the signs. So this will become a positive 4x minus y equals a negative 11. Okay, and we will give you a slope and a single point, and teach this, go over this collaboratively with your colleague.